Hello, my awesome people. We're back, and as you remember last episode, Storn committed suicide for us. He sacrificed himself. It was quite impressive, I guess. He had tentacles shoved through his body. And we need to avenge him by killing Miraak. Today's Miraak killing day, hopefully. So we need to go to and read Waking Dreams. Here we go. Alright, so this footage is actually like 6 months old, alright? It's been a long time since I've actually played it's been a long time since I played Skyrim, and so here it is presented to you. Took a long time to get to this part of Apocrypha here. So this is footage that actually sped up over 10 times, which explains the choppiness, almost frame by frame sort of look. So I mean, I have bits of trouble with the quest here and there, but I mean, nothing that I didn't manage to figure out. It wasn't too bad. So there's that. One other thing I'd like to address here. I don't know how many of you follow Zisteau of of Minecraft fame and Lynx-O The Night Cat and all that stuff. I'm a huge fan of the Lynx-O The Night Cat series, and it's a shame that it's over, at least until the next Elder Scrolls game comes out. But I did make a new intro, as you probably saw in this video and the previous video, and this is the first chance I've actually had to address that, because this is the first section of current commentary I have. I think it's okay that I use that, because his series is at an end, and I mean, the worst thing it does is it draws more attention to his series, and since he makes a living off that, I mean, that's a good thing. But I mean, I didn't flat out copy it, I just followed the basic principle. So there's that. Another thing, this series, I hope to continue it, because now I've reached a point where I should be able to do 1 or 2 of these a week, and I'm not going to make too many promises here, but hopefully a Minecraft video in here and there, because I know that's what a lot of you subscribed for me to begin with, so that I will do, hopefully, maybe. Not making promises, but I have a little bit of stuff backlogged, again, old, and hopefully I can come up with some new content. So now we're sort of getting to the end here of our little trip through Apocrypha here. I have a little bit of trouble with the placement of the books, just because I wasn't paying attention. This is just basically a hack and slash your way through quest. There's not too much going on here, except for the extensive fighting. So I'm looking for the problem with the quest here, and then I just had the books in the wrong stands, but just moving them around, and any second now I should be hopping into the next part of Apocrypha. Now back to old me. Okay, we're trapped in a room. Kinda, not really. Greater Soul Gem. Alright. Anything over here? No, alright. Ooh, a word wall. Come on. He's slowly coming towards me. But he is also slowly dying. Come on, seriously. You need to die right now. Damn it. Die! Oh, jeez. This definitely looks like a word wall. Ooh, it's a fancy word wall. Okay. Boom.
Your Thu'um has the mastery. Climb aboard and I will carry you to Miraak.
Alright. That's actually the second dragon you get to tame. Alright, let's first charge or get my health up. Then let's go to books, and just because, okay, spell tome, bound bow. Alright. Okay, back to new me again. This is newer footage, not like recorded a few days ago or anything, or yesterday, but just a couple months ago, maybe 2 months instead of 6. But we get some information about how to fly a dragon here, and it's a lot more difficult than it looks. There was not really a good system implemented in the game for flying. I mean, the game wasn't built around being able to fly, so I mean, I'm willing to cut a bit of the slack. But I also have pretty high expectations because it's Elder Scrolls content. I mean, you gotta, these guys know what they're doing, but I'm basically trying to find out how to shoot and fly at the same time. It's really tough. I don't know if it's the game that just made me fly over there and lock on, you know, with air quotes, lock on. But, I mean, there's this, like, where you fly into the water like that. I mean, I'm sure if I played around with it enough, I'd learn how to deal with it, but for the 5 minutes or so that you actually fly the dragon, it could have been made a lot simpler. Or, I mean, there's iPhone games that have much better flying. Or, I mean, there's mobile games that have much better flying systems built in, and it's incredibly hard to kill all the targets when you have to hit them twice, and then, you know, that happens with flying head first into the water. I'm glad you don't die when you fly head first into the water, but I mean, when you only take away half a lurker's health there and have to get him again, it's, yeah, and then charge him around and run into the water. But I mean, I guess I kind of figured it out to a point where I could at least move on with the game. Yeah, it could have been done better, but enough of me ranting about that. Did another swan dive here? Oh, never mind. Somehow I managed to, in the post commentary of what I'm doing right now, to not headbutt into the water, and. Come on, just finish the one guy off here. Come on, older me, finish it off. And gonna take one more shot. So, I mean, this isn't exactly the best gameplay footage to watch. But I mean, at least it's something different other than the hack and slash that I had to speed up. And another pass, I guess, apparently. There we go. Now can we go fight Miraak? So the Miraak footage is actually relatively new. By the time you see this, it'll probably end up being a couple weeks old. Because of the backlog of videos I have. I think I have 5 or 6 Skyrim videos backlogged, so here we go. Here we are. We get to see Miraak in the flesh.
We should greet our guest first.
And just stand there looking like a boss.
So the first Dragonborn meets the last Dragonborn.
Yep.
At the summit of Apocrypha.
Huh. Yep.
No doubt, just as Hermaeus Mora intended. He is a fickle master, you know.
No doubt. And just throw another save in
But
here.
now I will be free
to
of
go
him.
bad.
My
Alright.
time in Apocrypha is over.
So
You
now
are here in your
begins
full power, and thus
a whole
subject to my
bunch
full
of
power.
crazy. This fight
You
is
will
pretty
die,
intense,
and with
but
the power of your
it's also
soul,
kind of long. I
will
mean,
return to
I will be
Solstheim
commentating
and
for
be master
another
of my
good
own
12
fate
minutes
once
over this
again.
fight, so
I will return to Solstheim and be master of my own fate once again.
whip out the Dawnbreaker here and just whack him into the head, you know, cheap shot. Blood goes flying. And I'm trying to avoid his magic here because he's draining my magicka, which means that that's again pulling back into his reserves to fight. So if I can avoid as much of it as I can, the better off I will be. So at this point, I of course need to heal a little bit and resist some of his crazy magic. So I'm just going through my potion list. At this point, I'm pretty low on potions. Fighting through Apocrypha multiple times really is heavy on the potions. So, as much as the healing spells that I've used, I still am low. And, yeah, so, get back to the bows and the arrows here. Notice I only have like 40 or 45 arrows total, so it doesn't help that I'm missing. And then you see the arrow fly over the shoulder there. So basically I used the dragon boom thingamajigger to get the other guy to distract him there. I'm really a fan of that shout, but I mean Fustra will probably always be my favorite, just for the fact that it just, you know, knocks somebody off, which didn't really do to Miraak there, regrettably. Maybe he's too far away, maybe he's resistant to shouts or something weird like that. But the weird thing about this fight is, as you see, I'm getting closer to killing Miraak, wherever the heck he went. Yeah, once you get him down to like 25% health, he absorbs the soul of another dragon, and as you can see, right behind me, he's absorbing a dragon soul, and that brings him back up to mostly full health, and you have to fight him again, and just getting zapped with the lightning here. He must have his magic regen while doing that or something, and yeah, so I have to go back through into my magic and restoration and put both hands on heal, just so I can heal up before he steals on my magicka. And just gunning it, hoping that I don't kill here. Doesn't help that he's just letting loose this gout of fire in my general direction, the fire shout. But now that I've healed up, I'm going back to the Nordic Bow of Fear and hopefully going to shoot him in the face a whole bunch if he quit shooting me with lightning. I don't know how much that ward on him actually protects him from arrows. I don't know if it's just magic damage it protects him from, but he hides behind him an awful lot, which gives you a decent chance at actually killing him, because he's not constantly trying to hit you with ice, fire, lightning, or some other obscure shout or spell. But I'm almost got him for the second time, and then the Dragon Knight in, whatever his name is, starts with S or whatever, just blasts him, and he's back to the center after I increase all my skills here again to use all those levels. Not even at level 30 yet, so Miraak's gonna appear back in the middle here, and he's going to devour another dragon soul. So I start shooting him again, and the fight continues. At this point, you see him at 1 Nordic arrow. About to switch to Dwarven, I think. Yep, that's what I have left. So, I mean, it doesn't help that I'm missing a whole bunch here. Definitely would have helped me later out if I would have hit more of these. But at least Shaladar or whatever, I think that's his name. And then I get that crit strike, which is definitely a help. I wish I could get more of those, but I mean, I'm out of the Nordic arrows and finishing up the last of the glass arrows I have. I started out this fight with several hundred arrows, like the whole Miraak experience, with several hundred arrows. I mean, a lot of steel and iron, but I mean, arrows are lost. And I'm about to die here, and get check for any health potions, and I don't have any. So I take all of my resist magic, or at least one of each resist magic, to hopefully save myself as soon as... oh, never mind, I did have healing potions, excuse me. To hopefully those resist magics to help me finish the fight here, because I do not have any more arrows, and my magic, especially destruction magic, is extremely lacking at this point. We'll have to level that up later, but it's melee from here on out, so get out Dawnbreaker and Dawnbreaker and an axe, and absorbs another dragon soul, so just gotta go gung-ho here and just beat the crap out of them with these weapons. And what I'm trying to do is just avoid his magic. I'm so dead on stamina right now. It's terrible. And I click onto this dragon and I quick save just because I can. It's a good idea, and I'm almost out of health, so this is really just a run, and the game crashed on me. But you'll see my health is the same. In that little bit of footage that was missed, I did that dragon shout to get a guy to distract him, and then hit record. It was just the wrong order of buttons. Nothing happened, like, out of the ordinary happened there. Good thing I did that one quick save. So I chug my magic and potions and such so that I can use healing. Get my health back up to semi-normal. And drain the magic so he can't use it. It's kind of a dual purpose thing here. And go back to the weapons. And since I don't have much for range, I mean, I look at stuff floating there, but it doesn't deal that much damage. And I don't have any arrows for the bow, so it's the axe and Dawnbreaker here, I believe. Yep. And I refill Dawnbreaker, I guess, yeah. And here we go. I think the axe and Dawnbreaker switch hands, but just I'm just really just swinging quick right now and just whacking him in the head with as many times as I can. And as soon as I get some stamina, I heavy attack. But I realize I probably have some stamina potions here, and decide to go ahead and use them. Get vigorous stamina there. So I just do as many heavy attacks as I can. And at this point, his health's getting really low, and I still have 60% of my health. I don't know how much his ward's doing there, but I mean, it's Dragonborn and Dragonborn here, both with the dragon armor on there. He's hiding behind his little ward there. I don't know how much it's actually doing for him, but at this point he's not attacking me, so I'm just attacking him. Just hoping for the best. I don't know if it's a glitch or anything, but just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Just clobber him in the head, and he just runs off. And I considered chasing him, but that water is murky and evil. So Miraak's Mora's tentacle eyeball blobs have popped up. And all of a sudden, Miraak's...
Get your feet to escape me, Miraak!
Oh, right to the
You
chest.
can hide nothing from me here.
That's right, Miraak.
No matter. I have found a new dragon born to serve me.
Serve... strongly, not serve.
May he be rewarded for his service, as I am.
Well, Miraak is experiencing tentacle porn at a new level here.
Harbor fantasies of rebellion
burns up.
against me.
Slides out. Come on, let me search the guy. I want his stuff.
Serve me faithfully, and you will continue to be richly rewarded.
Yes, I'm sure I'll be richly rewarded. I'm always richly rewarded. Hopefully. Okay, Miraak Mora is no longer talking to us, so we can loot Miraak. Take all his stuff. His stuff's kind of like spray with tentacles kind of stuff. So, I mean, the armor I'm wearing right now looks better in my opinion, but I'm not gonna wear his stuff. And then this big black book appears, and then as I walk up to it and read it, it opens up. And I can all of a sudden I can reset any skill, my height's desire, get the skill points back for it. I've really been pretty careful with plotting out how I've spent my points. I could completely redo my character, but I mean, you know, there's nothing I really need to change. So, I mean, there's nothing I would want to change anyway. So, back out of Apocrypha, and we're back at the town here, Skull Village. It's cold and wintry, and
I can feel it. The tree stone is free again. The oneness of the land is restored. Does that mean... is it over? Is Miraak defeated?
yes, Miraak is dead. And I'm not gonna tell her about Storm because it would upset her.
It was not in vain. He died to free us. Tell me, was it the only way? Did he need to die?
Let's just keep her happy. Yeah, we needed Storm's help.
It was the Allmaker's will, as he said. I know I should not doubt it, but it is good to hear all the same. Thank you. One more thing, Skullfriend, if you will.
Okay.
I know it is not my place, but may I offer a word of advice?
Just
A warning.
okay. What is this mad advice you have? Sure, what
As
is it?
shaman of the Skull, I am charged with the spiritual well-being of my people. While you are not of the Skull, You are Skal's friend, and so I give you this warning. Hermamora
just
forced
gives
you
us
to
a
serve
warning.
him in order to defeat Miraak. Do not let him lure you further down the path. The Allmaker made you Dragonborn for a higher purpose. Do not forget that. Walk with the Allmaker, Skal friend.
Yes, walk with the Allmaker, and you didn't give me any stuff. I did not get that much stuff out of that, and that is very sad. I like to sell expensive things and whatnot.
I came here to study the history of
But,
Solstheim. It's the skull which intrigued me.
alright, so that pretty much does it. I mean, we defeated Miraak, for crying out loud. And, I'm not really playing Elder Scrolls Online anymore, so continue with the Skyrim. I have a little bit of footage of me playing with Chimney Swift, of, you know, the ginormous 1 million YouTuber fame, or 1 million subscriber YouTuber fame. Yeah. Take it easy. See you later, mouse people.